What's up everyone? The Danger Pack, the much anticipated Pack 6 is finally out, and it comes with a lot of new pets, a lot of new mascots, and also a lot of new 5-of-a-kinds, which is going to be the focus of this video. I've been in the kitchen, I've been cooking up a fancy schmancy run, and here we go. Today we have a 5-of-a-kind Sumatran tiger, which is actually one of the stronger 5-of-a-kinds I believe you can get in the new Danger Pack. So I'm very happy to show this run off today, as we get a very good start with a double level up on turn 3. And also we get 2 wins as well into what I believe is going to be the most powerful start in the Danger Pack, which is going to be the Transformation Synergy. We have the Rollaway Monkey, which is that pink or purple I should say monkey in the 4th position, and then you have the macaw in the 5th position. So you can probably tell how strong this combo is going to be. Or maybe you can't even tell at all what's going on because all of these pets are new, and believe me, I struggle with that as well. So I'm going to try my best to explain. I will probably leave out some pets that are not super relevant, but for what we have going on currently, the purple monkey is transforming our pets into herd pets from the higher tiers. So our pets that typically have actually bad abilities like the boar that we used to have, we get to transform them into some very useful herd pets like the lizard and the porcupine right there. And the macaw actually gives us some extra HP and attack whenever we do happen to transform. As it so happens as well, the monkey in the 3rd position transforms the pet in front of it as well. I actually quite like the teaming of this pack. Like, all of the pets that transform in the pack are mostly monkeys, very similarly to how all of these strawberry pets in Star Pack happen to be birds. I'm really a big fan of the teaming. Speaking of the teams of the pack, I quite enjoy the teams of this pack. We have the Transform Synergies, which we are currently utilizing. There is also the new jump attack mechanic that was introduced with this pack, which I quite like as well. Very similar to how the Mana Snipes would work in Unicorn Pack. And then we also have many pets that like going through multiple attacks. We have HP scalers almost exclusively, and then we have many pets that reward you for going through 5 or even 8 enemy attacks, which is kinda crazy. Like, a massive requirement for a massive payoff is kind of a design that I can get behind. But yeah, as it stands currently, we're about to go to tier 5, so we're going to be able to see tier 6s from level ups, and soon we will be able to show off the crown jewel of this update, which I'm going to be very excited to talk about. We only have 1 turn left to go. We have 2 levels ready for next turn as well, so we are quite likely to see it, and just in time as well, because our team is starting to look a little bit weak. We have only been buying duplicates of pets already on the team, so we have not been investing too much in stats. We are about to fall off pretty significantly soon. Even this turn I believe we are going to lose. It's going to be kinda close though, isn't it? No, not at all actually. Okay, good to know. Now that we are on tier 5, we can take our level ups though, and we can hopefully start scaling from there. As we find it, we find the blue whale, the mascot of the pack itself, and we're going to take it. It has a super interesting ability, very niche, but actually does wonders, especially in arena. So what the blue whale does is, obviously, first of all, it has a great stat line. A 12-12 shares the biggest stat line in the game, the biggest base stat line in the game with the behemoth, and also it gives you 10 gold per turn. Isn't that absolutely insane? That's crazy. You can make so much work with 10 gold a turn. But of course there are drawbacks to the abilities. It also removes all of the pets on your team. As you can see, it gets to delete all of the other guys, so it does make it very difficult for you to win a couple of turns. But as another reward for its ability, it gets to scale up your shop as well. It's like a lioness. It gives you a +2/+2 shop buff at level 1 and it goes up to +6/+6. So for these turns we're just going to get it up to level 3 as quickly as possible, which thankfully happens extremely quickly as we do get very lucky with chocolates in the shop. And now we're just going to buy some high tier pets that can hopefully carry us to not lose for another turn, because it is going to become a little scary should we lose again. So we buy the most random pets. We have a copy of the tiger, we have our beloved seal. Did I mention that this update added another seal to the game? So I'm extremely thankful to have that. As I believe, are we going to win this turn? It's looking kind of close, but thankfully at the end of the day we do manage to win. And we continue to scale up even more. So once again the cycle continues. We get the gold, we remove the pets, so we buy even stronger pets from the shop than last turn. And eventually we're going to pivot into the 5 of a kind. I am thinking about some equipment as well, but it's probably not worth it because other than the whale, everything else gets removed. So only the whale gets to keep its own perks, so hopefully we find something good to put on it. Not happy with what the shop gives me there, even though those grapes in the shop are pretty good. They give you 2 extra gold a turn, which is extremely nice. Speaking of extremely nice, we also get a werewolf on this turn, so we get to double our stats because it is an even turn and we get to win as a result. Isn't that great? So we are very close to winning. I believe we are out of the woods, because this pack doesn't really have any scaling. It has like 3 or 4 scalers in the pack excluding the whale. Whale is the most powerful scaler in the pack and it has given us a massive amount of shop buffs, so the other teams are very unlikely to be able to compete with us. So what we can just do now is try to not lose again by buying some decent pets on the team every single turn, and then start freezing duplicates of pets we find in the shop to complete the 5 of a kind. The good thing about Danger Pack as well is you have a lot of liberty when trying to pick what kind of 5 of a kind you want to go for, because you just need to roll into like 2 or 3 copies of the same pet in a shop and then you can freely go for it because you have the stats all covered because of the whale. Like here we get kind of lucky with the double monkey that we have on the team that is able to transform. Although it's going to be deleted at the start of the next turn, we can just roll for something else, and here we go, we finally start seeing some tigers. We find 3 copies of them. So at this point in my mind I had already decided what kind of 5 of a kind I want. Ironically enough, we also get to face 2 more of those tigers from the opponent, but we get to win relatively easily. And this is going to be the final turn. We bring in the 3 tigers, we are going to roll for the last 2. We do have a bunch of gold to work with, so it is kind of likely that we find the rest of the copies, and here we go. This is going to be the run for today, so I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I really hope that you like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.